And you can say, oh, let me tell you what God did right here. Hazak v'amaz. Hazak v'amaz. The might and the mind of man must combine to walk in faith and to follow what God has planned. Be strong and of a good courage. For within 3 days we shall pass over this Jordan to go and possess the land which the Lord your God giveth you to possess it. When faced with the giants of this life, the valleys so dark or the storms unending, we can recognize, know, and trust that there is a supernatural pattern at play that we as the children of God can not only see, but we can anchor our lives in it. We move on to the second thing. You can fill in the blank if you'd like to, as we move down this path here. We can know and bring to mind his promises. We recognize there's a problem. But in those problems, whenever they come, because they will come, they're guaranteed in this life. In this world, you will have tribulation. But thankfully, that verse didn't end right there. Jesus said, be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. We can know and bring to mind his promises. There are some promises found in this passage. One of them was God looking to Moses, or rather Joshua, and he said, every place where the sole of your foot touches, that will I give you. They had to remember that. And it wasn't just given to Moses. Who was that given to? Abraham, all the way back. Hundreds of years prior, and he reiterated, remember, every place where the sole of your foot touches in this land that I'm finally getting you to, I'm going to give it to you. The second thing that I think will help us within this remembering, bringing to mind, and knowing his promises is found in Joshua chapter 4, verses 5 through 7. I'm going to just paraphrase for sake of time. The Jordan River is dried up. They walk across. The priests are standing there on dry land. They get everyone across. Moses says the Lord commanded to go get some stones from where the priests' feet are standing. And bring them over here, and we're going to build an altar that your children, in generations to come, will see the altar on the banks of this Jordan and ask, what mean ye by these stones? What are these stones for, Pops? And you can say, oh, let me tell you what God did right here. I'm not challenging you guys to go get large boulders, put them up on your shoulders, and build memorials of a physical nature, though you probably could do that if you wanted to. Do you have a way of erecting memorial points or stones of remembrance in your life? There is an amazing peace that surrounds my life when I look back on what God has done in any moment of question of whether or not he will be faithful in what he is doing. We can know and bring to mind his promises. Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Hazak v'amaz.